we gonna hit that start streaming button. Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live streaming session, guys. Thank you so much for being here today. It is another Tuesday. I think it's February the 3rd. Shout out to you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys being here every single day. For those of you who can make it, for those of you who can't make it here every single day, I get it. But for those of you who are here most of the time, or at least the ones who can watch the replay section, everybody really, thank you just for being here, for showing love and support for this channel, guys. I can't do this without you. I just can't. That's part of the process of getting involved and creating something on the internet. You have to have people behind you, the wind beneath your wings, as they say. So thank you guys so much for that. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what this is about. I'm sorry it took me so long to get here, but I'm going to go over my spiel real quick. For those of you who don't know what this is, about, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, what I'm trying to build here. Let me tell you about that. It's about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts, the practice session and the improvisational section. So the practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together. So we can go from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. We do that by following a basic structure. Then there are exercises within that structure that can be interchangeable. So obviously, the first part of that structure obviously is going to be practice. It's going to be warm-ups, scales, chords, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, as well as different chord progressions, different chords and voicings, different licks of the week, as well as different cover songs that we use to help create the foundation that we need to do the second thing, which is about me doing improvisational music on the channel. Now, on the channel, it will just be me live streaming or just be me playing against these backing tracks and you getting to sit on your throne of judgment and letting me know if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing great, if I'm doing terribly, and you can let me know that either in the chat or you can send me a message privately. As long as, you can say whatever you want, obviously, as long as it doesn't violate YouTube guidelines. I guess I don't really care. Obviously, constructive criticism is the best, or unless it's going to be a nice comment, or constructive criticism is what I prefer. But again, I'm not here to tell people what they can and can't do. So, as long as it doesn't violate YouTube guidelines, it is what it is. YouTube policy or community guidelines, what have you. And again, constructive criticism is helpful for me to get better. It's my hope and my sincere hope that not only will you always give me constructive criticism, but that you will obviously use the backing tracks I have in the playlist section of my channel, play against those backing tracks that are also open licensing. Again, I did not write any of these tracks whatsoever. None of them are mine personally, but they're all open licensing. You play against those tracks, you record yourself playing against those tracks, and you upload those tracks to YouTube. When uploading those to YouTube, you share that link with me, so at the very least I can see them, and then only with your permission, I would like to discuss them, spend a session or a part of a session, maybe once or twice a month, where we talk about how you guys attack the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard using the same songs, and what we can do as a collective to get better. All of those things are in service to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about using my skills, my understanding of the guitar, my understanding of the fretboard, and my understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about me. I'll be singing. I'll be songwriting. I'll be writing different chords and voicings. I'll be writing different solos, different backing tracks, different things of that nature, different sound design projects to create the best music I can. So 100% of the stuff I'll be putting out there every single day will obviously be stuff in an effort for me to get better as a producer, as a writer, as a beat maker, what have you. The other 10% will be 90% of this stuff will be split into, well, obviously 90% will be from music that I'm creating for myself personally. The other 10% will be split into 2 parts of 5% apiece. Music I'm trying to create with other artists and other musicians, just in general, and the other 5% will be reserved for what I'm making with other filmmakers. Okay. I'm sorry, I have this thing open and for some reason it's not working. Is it? There we go. Yeah, some music I'm creating with other filmmakers, other artists. Yeah. And so yeah, that's what the goal is, for me to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. And the last thing is basically when people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So when people comment and they leave messages on the chat, things that are helpful for the channel, I can go back and look at some of those things and say to myself, okay, this is what I noticed, this is what I can do better, this is what I can do with the time that I have, this is what I can't do, and I can kind of differentiate with what I can do. Obviously, things that are free and things that are not technologically advanced are changes I can make right away to the channel, and things that I can't make right away to the channel, or changes I can't make exactly at the same second that I have seen them, is obviously things that are technologically too advanced for my big juicy beefy brain. But again, I am not technologically the most advanced individual on planet Earth, so I tell you, please don't hesitate to leave comments, but understand that some of the changes that I will make will take a little bit longer than others based on how much they cost, and also based on how much time they will actually take me to troubleshoot and fix those problems myself. And yeah, so basically I ask people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I ask people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, not only to make this channel the best channel ever, obviously, but the idea is so that I can do less of the second thing, which is obviously it'll allow me to get in the YouTube partnership program and also the Amazon affiliate program that will allow me to ask people to make fewer donations. Obviously, I'll always keep that as an option open for the channel, but again, the less I can do of that, the easier that it would be for all parties, because I'm trying to make this channel as free as possible. But only to do that, the only way I can do that is through advertiser-driven revenue and subscription-based sort of thing. So I ask people to like, comment, subscribe to the channel so I can do less of the second thing, which is to donate. Now you can donate directly or indirectly. You can donate directly through my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can make a donation of at least from as little as €1 or more to the channel if you decide to do so. I will make that available in the chat. It's already available in the description. And yeah, you can donate as little as €1 to the channel or more if you'd like. The second way is through the cryptocurrency referral links. Now, again, I say this a million times. There is no relationship between the channel and cryptocurrency. However, I trade cryptocurrency every single day, and I love it very much. So I'm going to offer you guys that opportunity to get involved in the event that you want to do so. You've talked with your family. You've done your own research, or maybe you just want to try to navigate these sites. Signing up is by no means in any way, shape, or form an obligation for you to purchase anything, okay? But if you use my referral links to sign up for these websites and you spend $50 or more, there will be perks and benefits, okay? And those perks and benefits they offer you will in turn offer to me because I'm the referring client, and that's just how it works. And at a certain point, they'll offer you the same opportunities because it's a referral friend program. So again, if you sign up and use the referral links that I have, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be very helpful to you. It'll be maybe like $20 cash back in cryptocurrency or $100 off of trading fees. Whatever it is they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform, that is how it helps out with the channel. Lastly, guys, the other easiest way to help out with the channel, obviously, is to like, comment, and obviously to subscribe to me across YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this channel with your friends. But the easiest, another way that you can help out with that, obviously, is to subscribe to me across all platforms. I am currently on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord. Helping me grow those other platforms, whether I'm active on those platforms or not, will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, because one hand washes the other. I'm going to get right to it. I want to say shout out to you guys for being here. I apologize for this taking me this long to get through this rigmarole, but we can get started here today. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the my Ko-fi account into the channel. And for those of you who want to make a donation, you can. Again, it is not an obligation. It is very helpful either way. So I'm going to continue to keep posting this every single day so that I can try to get, the financial help that would be necessary until I'm able to get a part of the YouTube partnership program, which unfortunately I'm not even allowed to apply for it until I believe I have a minimum of somewhere between 500 and 1,000 subscribers. And then you have to submit that to YouTube in order for them to determine whether you can be a part of that program. So here in the chat, here is a link. And here is the lick of the week. Go ahead and copy and paste that into the channel so you guys have it. Yesterday I kind of fucked that whole thing up because for whatever reason I couldn't find it while I was on the channel because my computer's so old it keeps bugging out every 5, 10, 20 seconds, what have you. And it is super, super annoying. So I have tried to load as few things as possible while I've started the stream, and I'll close screens accordingly so that I can make sure that it's not fucking with my live stream. Because if I don't keep them open, it'll work fine. But if I do keep them open, then it will just bug out, and then I'll have to shut down the stream, and it'll take me 15, 20 minutes to get it back. It's a whole thing. And the only reason that I'm dealing with all those problems like that is because the reality is, your boy poor, okay? Not like poor, like I've got food to eat, but I'm not like rich. Like I don't have money, disposable income enough to purchase a new computer right now. I definitely don't have that. And if I did, we wouldn't be having this conversation to be asking people to make donations to the channel. We just wouldn't. I wouldn't. I should say. I don't know why I keep using the royal we like there's many of me. It's just me by myself in a room. In my room, specifically. Shout out to you guys for being here. I want to say again to y'all. Oh, I didn't write this. Give me 1 second. Let me put this on pause. I'm going to write this real quick so that I have it. I've already written it so that people can have that. Let's go, y'all. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and post this, pin this message. Oh, I keep saying post, pin this message. Get to the metronome. We're starting with the... What's it called? The spider picking, the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Yeah, let's get it going. Still working on this new picking grip, guys, so bear with me. Let's go. Eyes closed. Sounding better and better. I've still got to keep working on that picking grip, guys. And so let's go right to 190 beats per minute where we're going to work on the John Petrucci bite of the mosquito style exercise. I'm going to keep pushing forward. Guys, shout out to you guys for being here. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it. Hearts. Hearts for everybody. We said 190. Let's go. That didn't sound as great as I thought it was going to go. Or that didn't go as great as I thought it was going to go. It didn't sound as good as I thought it was going to sound, but that's okay. We're at 190 beats per minute. We're going to go right into the alternate spider picking pattern from the 1st to the 16th fret, y'all. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get right into it, guys. 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Eyes closed. was going to need work again. Like I said, I'm working on my alternate picking with this new picking grip. It is very, very difficult. And alternate picking itself is not hard. It's when you're doing alternate picking where you're going in between several strings. So that is another problem for me. But again, those problems have to be fixed with time. I've got to take a look at them and work harder on making sure that I'm doing the things necessary to make sure that I'm making that work. Let's get right to it. We're going to work right on the... this is the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret, or legato, I guess. Yeah. I'm going to turn this volume down just a little bit. Then we're going to turn this tempo down to 140 beats per minute, where we're going to start working on the Brandon Dion sweep picking exercise, followed by sweep picking exercise numero dos. So we're going to do 140, 150, and 160 beats per minute. And then we're going to do the same tempos for the sweep picking exercise numero dos. Okay? Let's get right to 150 beats per minute, y'all. Let's get that going right. Sure. Same exercise. Let's go. Now 160, y'all. Let's see if we can get this right at 160. I keep putting the pick down. Some of y'all are probably like, why am I keep putting the pick down? Every once in a while, I'll put the pick down. Well, not every once in a while. Most of the time, I put the pick down just because I need to make sure that I'm understanding how the pick is supposed to feel in my hands. I do it on purpose so that I make sure I understand where the pick is, where it's supposed to go. So every time I pick up the pick, I know exactly where it's supposed to go, how it's supposed to feel in my hands, and what I need to do to adjust when I have to make those adjustments. I do it on purpose, so. Where were we? That doesn't happen to me that often. That one was fucking perfect for me. I mean, it wasn't perfect at all, but it was more. It was probably one of the most perfect ones I've ever done, and I was at 160. Damn. As Drake said in one of his songs, damn. All right, let's get right to it. We're at 140 beats per minute. We're going to start with sweep picking exercise numero dos. So this one's very difficult for me. For whatever reason, that's why we're still doing it at the same tempos. It's 140. Let's go to 150, y'all. This didn't sound too bad at 140, but 150. Let's see. Taking up the tempo. Let's see if that does. Let's see if that does the damn thug dizzle. See if we can do what it do. All right, that was at 150, y'all. Let's see if we can do it at 160. 140 sounded the best so far, which is weird because it's usually not very good for me, but, you know, new pick and grip, so. Ooh, this. Who this? And as Scoochie Boochie would say, yeah. I don't know why it's fun to always doing that. It's like they're fun. Like when I was listening to rap songs, there's a bunch where people say the word yeah in various different ways. And I don't know why it's super fun to go. Like Wheezy will go, yeah. If you ever heard the song, there's a remix. It's called What's Poppin' remix with Jack Harlow. For those of you who know what that is. I'm not advertising for the song. It's a great song, but he did a remix with Tory Lanez and who else was on that remix? It was Jack Harlow, Tory Lanez, and Wheezy. I remember that for sure. And he just, every on the song, he goes, yeah. It's so funny to me. It's so stupid. Anyway, we're at 190 beats per minute, y'all. We're going to get right into the scales. We're working on the E major and F major scales today, followed by the E minor pentatonic and the F minor pentatonic scales at 190 beats per minute. If you guys have written anything in the chat, I don't believe you have. But I'm going to go back to this page so that we can see what it is. Apparently nobody here yet, so shout out to you guys either way. People just getting off of work, you know what I'm at. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. Shout out to you guys. Let's go. Well, I got to turn on the metronome first. Stupid. We're going to do the E major scale first, then the F major scale, followed by the, we're not going to Yonanda, we're staying at the same tempo, and then we're going to do the minor pentatonic equivalent. So let's start with the E major scale. Yeah, let's go, if I can remember what it is. Second position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D major scale, 190 beats, E major scale, my bad, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going, y'all. Sixth position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. In seventh position, E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, the octave position of the E major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Yeah. Now we're going to the F major scale, y'all. 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Shout out to you guys. Also, if I didn't say this before, guys, I would love it if you'd actually like, comment, subscribe to the videos, but also check out these instrumentals I've been posting. I would love to get some good feedback on that, guys. If you guys could, that would be really, really, really sick. Let's get right into the F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Coffee first. I'm gonna go open up this other screen here so I can see myself. Fantastic. Let's get it going, y'all. Second position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's get it going. Third position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. I'm sorry, my brain was buffering. Seventh position, F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position of the octave position of the F major scale, 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's go. going to get right into the minor pentatonic, starting with the E minor pentatonic scale. Shout out to you guys for being here. If you haven't done so already, I would love it if you'd like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Check out some of the instrumentals I've been posting. I would love to get some feedback from you guys on that. Yeah. Let's go. E minor pentatonic scale, starting with that. First position, y'all, if I can remember what it is. Okay. Second position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the E minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go, y'all. And y'all, we're going to get right into the last part, which is the F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's get it going. I don't know why I had this turned off the whole time. Not turned off, but not up. Just figured you guys can hear the click track just a little bit. Second position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's get it going. Third position. I gotta sneeze. My bad, chatties. F minor pentatonic scale, third position, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the fifth position of the octave position, sixth position of the octave position of the F minor pentatonic scale variety at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Hey y'all, let's get right into, now that we finished up with the scales, I can turn off the metronome because we don't need it for this section. We're going to play the fun game called Find the Note. Because we're doing whole notes, not major and minor, not flats and sharps. We're doing natural notes, I should say. We are working with the E and the F because those are right next to one another in the grand scheme of the 12 scale of the 12 tones of a scale. So that's why we're doing E and F together. Yeah, and so because of that, we're toggling in between E and F. So today we're going to do the E major, E note, E natural, up and down the fretboard. And then we're going to go do the chords. Okay. I'll put the Guitar Thinker dictionary into the thing because we're doing it into the chat once I get done with Find the Note. Okay. Find the Note is exactly what you think it is. We're going to find the note using the plus 12, minus 12 method, which works on every string individually. It was an exercise recommended by Joe Satriani, who said that every guitar player who is an intermediate guitar player, he defined an intermediate guitar player as somebody who can play a couple scales, a couple chords, and a couple songs. Anybody who has that skill set should be able to find the note anywhere up and down the fretboard. So there are many different methods to finding different chords, or easy ways to figure out where different notes are up on around the fretboard. Just by outside of just memorizing it, there are simple ways to figure that out. We're just using the plus 12, minus 12 method. Okay. It's exactly what you think it is. If you know the position of the note below the 12th fret, you add 12 to that number and you find its position above the 12th fret. Similarly, if you know its position above the 12th fret, then you subtract 12 from that number, or conversely, depending on how you look at it. When you know where the note is below the 12th or above the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from that number and you find its position below the 12th fret. If it is 0 or the string is open, you add 12 to that. It's obviously going to be on the 12th fret. And if it's on the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from 12 from 12 and you get 0, obviously, and that's the open string. So, and that's pertinent right now. I don't have a 24 fret guitar, but if I did, it would be open 12 and then 24, because that's just plus 12 plus 12. You get it. So smart. So the E string, obviously, to find E on the E string, it's obviously just E, so it's open and 12. And the high E string, same thing, open and 12. Now back to the low E string where we're open and 12. Then we got to go to the A string, and I want to say it's at 7. It is 7 and 19. Again, you add 12 to 7, you get 19. You subtract 12 from 19, you get 7, guys. It's not that complicated. Now back to open and 12 on the low E string. Then we're going to go to the B string, which I believe puts us at 5 and 17. Now we're going back to open and 12 on the low E string, on the high E string, I should say. And back to open and 12 on the low E string. Now back to 7 and 19 on the A string. Then we're going to go to the D string, which I believe puts us at 3. No, 2 and 14. My bad, shawties. 2 and 14, shawties. Now back to 7 and 19 on the A string. And back to open and 12 on the low E string. And back to open 12 on the high string. Now back to 5 and 17 on the B string. Then we go to the G string, and I want to say it's at 9:21 on the G string. Now back to 2 and 14 on the D string. Now back to 7 and 19 on the A string. Then we're obviously going to finish up with the open 12 on the low E string. Back to now we're going to get right into the chords. I forgot to put the chord dictionary into the chat. Like I said, we're toggling back between major, minor, and augmented and diminished chords. So we're doing the E major and the E major, F major triads. I'm sorry. And we're doing major and minor triads. Today we're doing the E and F major triads followed by the E and F minor triads. I'm sorry that my brain is confused. It's always confused. It's a little confusing. There we go with that. So you guys have that. Again, I understand that this is boring, guys, but we're trying to get to the next level. And for those of you who struggle with that, that's why I'm here. I'm here to show you that you do look stupid, and I look stupid, and we all look stupid when we are trying to get better. That's part of the process, okay? Understanding that and accepting that you're just going to look stupid at these particular intervals of us getting better. That's just what it's going to take to get to the next level. You got to build a bridge and get the fuck over that, okay? You know what I mean? I look stupid on the internet, so you guys don't have to, okay? You're welcome, world. Also, if you guys haven't done so already, I would really love it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share this with your friends. Let them know I'm trying to build something here. Obviously, it needs a ton of work, and I'm going to continue to make progress on this as I can every single week, every single month, try to continue to improve. For me to say I would be doing this daily, that would be a ridiculous statement to say because I work so hard during the day. The fact that I get here on a fucking Tuesday is incredible. The fact that I'm here every single day is incredible. For me, I'm saying based on the time restriction, not incredible in the sense that it's just an incredible thing. It's just time-wise, it's difficult. So we're going to work with the E major. We're going to do the E major triads followed by the F major triads. Then we're going to get to the E major, the E minor triads, and then the F minor triads. Okay? So let's get right to it. So this is what it sounds like with the major triads. Now let's get right into the strings 2, 3, and 4. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and 4, 5, 6. And I start normally I say 6, 4, 6, 5, 4, but I say 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna continue saying that today because I've already started saying it. So let's go. Now we're going on to strings 3, 4, and 5. Again, 1, 2, 3 is the E, A, D. The 2, 3, 4 is the A, D, G. The 3, 4, 5 is the D, G, B. And then the 4, 5, 6 is the G, B, E. Okay? That's what it is. And again, I'm in standard tuning. I should make that clear. I don't know. There would never be a situation where I would not be in standard tuning unless I'm telling you that I'm not going to be in standard tuning. But for the practice sessions, I don't see the point in it because, that's just easier for everyone if we stay in standard tuning. I guess technically it'd be this as well. One more again. Now we're going on the strings 6, 4, 5, 6, which is the G, B, E. Then we're going to go right into the F major chords, and then the minors, the minor triads. Here, I don't know why I keep forgetting that one. It's right here, then here, then here, then here, right here. I was going to get there at some point. Now let's get right to the F major chords, F major triads. I should be particular when I say that because triads are, the reason I say triads is because that's what we're working on this week. And triads are basically the most basic chords you can do. So 1, 3, and 5, it's the most simplest form of the chord. And apparently, as a guitar player, understanding the relationship between triads helps you unlock all the rest of the chords, but they also help you better visualize scales. That's why we're learning them, guys. I'm not just doing this shit just because I didn't just put down the chord book just so that we can work on these. I was learning last year as we learned together that working on these chords and learning triads is an integral part of becoming a better guitar player. So that's what we're doing. I don't know if it works for pianist or any other instrument that has a polyfunction or multi-note function. I don't know. I would imagine so, but yeah. Obviously, the display would be different because a piano is not displayed or written, or it's not the same construction as a guitar, clearly. Or if you wanted to make that equivalent, you'd probably have to go like xylophone or marimba, but or Glockenspiel. Yeah, guten Abend, ja. Where's the F major chords? So we're here. We are. now we're going to go to the inside chords that sound, well, the inside chords, 2, 3, and 4. Strings 2, 3, and 4, or the ADG. Yeah, that's right. One more again. Now let's go to string 3, 4, and 5, or the GBE, or the DGB. My bad, shotties. Let me see. Oh. One more again. Now let's go right into the bottom, the strings, the 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. So we're here. I keep fucking this one up. Now, guys, we're going to get right into those minor chords. We're going to start right with the E minor triads, the E minor triads. One more again. Now we're gonna get right into the 2, 3, 4, A, D, and G. Now let's go right into strings 3, 4, and 5, or the D, G, and B strings. So. Okay. So the bottom 4 string chords sound like this. One more again. Now let's go right into the F minor chords. Triads, the F minor triads. I really need to be cognizant of when I say that, because we're not just talking about chords, we're talking about a specific type of chord known as a triad, which is the 1-3, variations on the 1, the 3, and the 5. It's the most simplest form of the chord, so I apologize for that. So let's go right here. Again. Now let's go right into the strings 2, 3, and 4, or the A, D, and G strings. Let's go for the triads. again, okay? Now we're going into strings 4, 5, 3, 4, and 5, which is the D, G, and B. Why that one was really hard for me to memorize or to remember. Again, okay. Then here. I think I may be able to remember the major and minor. I think I can remember the major and minor shapes and the triads at the end of February. I don't know if I'll get the augmented and diminished, but I'm pretty sure I can get those ones finished, memorized. So let me get right into the backing track, guys. We're in the backing track, the lick of the week. I've already posted that in the chat. I see nobody's written anything, so I'm okay with continuing. Shout out to you guys for being here. I know it's a Tuesday. Nobody wants to be here on a Tuesday. Nobody wants to be here on a Monday, but shout out to you guys for being here. Anyway, thank you so much. We're going to continue moving through these. Let's go. I can't wait to get this one done. That's fucking wild, dude. This shit is gnar. Yeah. Tasty riffs. So I'm going to try to add one more measure today, which is the goal. So we're right here. It's move forward with this one a little bit. So it's here? Oh, that's why. It's... So it's... I gotta move this back. I wish I knew how to move it back. Oh, so it starts off with this. It's... Then... Yeah. So it's... Then it's... Right. So it's... Well, I have to end that there because it's been over 5 minutes. I can't really spend more than 5 minutes on that unless I got to switch up like how I'm going to organize some of this stuff. But yeah, we're going to go right into the OD Polyphia riff, guys. I'm going to keep working on that 190 beats per minute. Felt really good yesterday. I'm hoping that I can 190. We're at 140. Hopefully I can run through that a little bit more quickly, a little bit better. Accomplish it a little bit more bigly. So I can play this song, as Mac would say, from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so I can play this song more better. That is all the time I'm going to have to work on the OD Polyphia riff, guys. I'm going to go now to pausing this. Not even pausing this. I've got to open up another YouTube page. Today we're doing E major backing tracks. I got to open up another YouTube page so that we can do that. And again, normally I would have loaded these beforehand, but my computer has been experiencing a significant amount of annoying bugs because it's just old. My computer is in the ballpark of 12 years old, 13 years old, give or take. Oh no, it's about 14 years old at this point. Yeah. And so I've had this computer for a very, 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 very long time, and your boy too poor to get a new one, at least right now. So hopefully when I start generating revenue from this channel, and to that, I'll start being able to do that. Like, comment, subscribe. It's helpful. It's free. It's also going to help me get a new computer, at least from the advertiser-driven revenue, which is what I want. You can always donate to the channel if you want to, but I would really like it if people like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so I can make this channel as free for you guys. As free for me as I'm already trying to make for you guys as possible. That is very, very, very helpful, as Brenda from Scary Movie would say. It's very, very bad karma.
It's like having another producer in the room that knows.
Oh my god, it's like having another producer in the room. Shut up, nerd. Shut up, nerd. I love nerds, so I can say that. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerdzilla. Chords for this one, guys. E major, B major, F sharp minor, and then A. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit more here so you guys can hear it a little bit more better. Where were we again? that just happened to end okay comparatively. That was not great for me. But I'm not going to continue to beat myself up over things that I got to just keep working on. The important thing is understanding that it's getting done. And not just getting it done, but trying to get it done at the best of my ability. Part of improvisational music is not being able to, anticipate what's going to happen next. And part of that requires a little bit of skill. It takes a lot of practice. So I'm going to keep working until it gets done. This one is E major, C sharp minor, then A, B, E. I don't know if that's going to change because I don't know this track really. So we got C sharp minor, C sharp. That one was cooler. Even though I knew that one less, the problem I had with that one is that I was struggling with the chord progression because there are chords that aren't I don't usually particularly fuck around with. So I did an FAFO on that one. Guys, shout out to you guys for being here. I know there weren't a lot of people here today, but I just want to thank you guys for being here. For those of you who were able to be here, for those of you just watching just the regular or watching replay, I appreciate y'all watching just the replay section. For those of you who can be here every single day, I'm thankful for you guys being here every single day. I don't really like to go over my spiel at the end particularly, but I go over the highlights. So let me do that real quick. Guys, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is what I'm trying to do. And for those of you who are confused about that, let me talk about that in my spiel. Okay? So the channel is about four things. Okay, it's about practice, us practicing together. It's broken down from the live stream, which is about us practicing together and us working on improv together. Well, obviously on the channel it'll just be me. On the live stream, you get to judge that for what it is. It's about me creating the best music I can with my understanding of the fretboard and the guitar and music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. Singing, songwriting, writing different guitar parts, solos, different things of that nature, sound design projects, and what have you. Working with different artists, working with different filmmakers, as well as the fourth thing, which is basically when people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go. So it's a situation when people do comments in real time, I can take those comments and I can say, hey, what can I do to make this channel better, and look at the different things that people have suggested or recommended and try to build on that, guys. The second thing I ask people to do, obviously, outside of liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, which is very helpful, is to donate to the channel. You can donate in two ways: through my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 to the channel. That is located. You can check that out in the description. You can check it also in the chat, because I always put it in the chat. And you can donate as little as €1 or more to the channel if you'd like to do so. The second way you can contribute to the channel is through cryptocurrency referral links. This channel, again, has nothing to do with cryptocurrency, but if you want to, check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description. If you spend $50 or more after using my referral code, you can sign up for any of those, or signing up for any of those platforms. If you spend $50 or more, they'll offer you perks and benefits that would never be offered to you otherwise. They want new clients like me to get older. They want old clients like me to get newer clients in the door, and they'll give you that same opportunity. I don't know how many trades one has to make in order for that to happen, but they'll do that for you guys as well. And so, yeah, it helps out with the channel because I'm spending 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform, because whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And because I'm using that reinvestment to reinvest back into the channel, that's how it helps out with the channel, obviously. And lastly, guys, the easiest way to help out with the channel, obviously, is to not only like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, but to share my channel. But also check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord. Helping me grow those platforms, whether I'm active on those platforms or not, will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And help me grow my YouTube channel, which is the ultimate goal, will inevitably help me grow those other platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for you guys who had time to be here. And if you didn't have time, check out the replay section of the channel. Comment, let me know what you guys think, guys. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to do. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Can you let me? Bye.